Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump costing millions of online shoppers more. Trump's trade policies have been causing issues all over the economy. But for a lot of Americans, they have not directly seen the results themselves. Well, for millions of online shoppers, they're about to. The de minimis exemption has ended. You may not have ever heard of it, but if you shop online, especially from overseas suppliers, the exemption has probably applied to you. Literally translated, it means concerning trifles. A more generalized definition would be too small to matter. When it comes to tariffs and trade policy, purchases under $800 were too small to worry about until now. Until Friday, those purchases would come in from overseas duty-free. They'd also get delivered much faster because they wouldn't get caught up in the inspection process. So, if you order from sites like Temu, I say because they're responding in their own unique way, or order through eBay from Chinese suppliers, expect price increases and delays. Major shippers and the government say they're ready, but I feel like there are going to be some serious delays. Why? Because there are about 4 million de minimis packages entering the U.S. every single day. More than 1 billion per year that were exempted that now aren't. That's a huge shift. Economists from UCLA and Yale put out some research on where these packages go. The short version is that the richer you are, the less likely you are to purchase things that qualified under the exemption. Meaning, surprise, surprise, this will disproportionately impact lower income families. But the de minimis exemption isn't new or woke. In fact, it started during the period in American history where most of Trump's economic ideas seem to draw their lineage, the Great Depression. It's been around since 1938. As far as price, major online retailers based in China listed import charges out on their sites. It's doubling the cost of many products. Retailers in other locations have a banner saying that the tariffs are included in the price. Temu has decided it will no longer ship directly to U.S. consumers. They'll use a U.S. distributor, which will end up costing you even more than just the tariff. Because now there's the tariff for the import, plus the labor of the stateside employees. But it could also undercut longtime U.S. retailers with more expensive overhead that now stand to lose billions to smaller, more efficient Temu-linked operations. The price increases should demonstrate something shocking to Trump's base. The economists were right again. The price will be passed on to you. It's happening on small items, it will happen on large items. This isn't something he will be able to tell his base to ignore. The price increases in some cases will lead to lifestyle changes. They're small packages, and by definition, low cost. How much could it really matter? In 2023, there are about $66 billion worth of packages coming into the U.S., according to the Congressional Budget Office. Just from China. The tariffs are substantially more than 100%, but will round down to 100%. That means an extra $66 billion in costs for Americans. $66 billion divided by a U.S. population of 340 million means an extra $194 in cost per year for every man, woman, and child in the U.S. Now, that's a rough number. I'm sure a real study will come out on it soon. This tariff is now in effect, and you'll be paying for it. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.